Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm Zelda Master 2010, and well, in the last episode, we completed the Temple of Time and got another piece of the Mirror of Twilight. And in this episode, we're going to be looking for, where to head to, get the last piece, as well as doing a more personal side quest. They both relate to each other, and you're going to see why in a second. But before we leave the Temple of Time and head back to the present, which is in the future because we're in the past, as I mentioned, this is why the Temple of Time is still, all together, not crumbled into pieces or anything. You want to go ahead and move these two statues on the right and left, and the one right here is, for those of you who actually remember, while I was actually completing the Temple of Time in the past couple episodes, I didn't get, the second piece of heart because, how I always mentioned there's two in each temple. Well, there's only one that we collected, and there's one, right here. So basically after you complete the temple and while you're leaving. So make sure to always check for goodies and, such things because they are rather important. And on the next side is not obviously a piece of heart because then there'd be 3 in this temple and that'd be insane. Not only would that be insane, but we wouldn't be getting a puzzle. So yeah, there's a puzzle over here. Let's go ahead and hopefully I can use my mid jump strike. No, it just ran out. Don't know how I ran into him when he was hitting me because I think I jumped away from it. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and pick out its soul. Not a Poe soul for the soul. I don't know. A Poe for the soul, as I would say. But yeah, anyways, there we go. Let's go ahead and now head back to the future, to our current time, where we're actually bad things and good things are happening. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, let's go ahead and go through the door of time to head through time and things of time. Yeah, once you head out, you're gonna find an Oku, and well done, adventurer. Basically, it will be mentioning that the Dominion Rob that we found in the temple is kind of dead outside. There is no magic, and basically he could return to the skies. That's basically where the last piece of the Mirror of Twilight is. How they mentioned one in the heavens, and I mentioned how I got really excited, and it is a really interesting thing. But obviously we can't just jump to the skies right now. We don't have wings or anything. So yeah, the mini rod is dead. We're gonna have to figure out how to fix it because that will lead us to the skies, if that makes any sense. We're gonna find out like a way to head over there, and just in any second you're gonna start putting the pieces of the puzzle together. So anyways, let's go ahead and warp over to Kakariko Village because that's where we're supposed to go for 2 things actually, for figuring out all of this stuff. And as you can see, there's a gold dot over there. Now what is that, for those of you who don't know, because I think we covered already 5 or 6 of them already. It's another hidden skill we're going to be learning because we did find a howling stone, we howled into it, and we unlocked the golden wolf. Now, I don't think I mentioned this, but see, if I try to transform over here back to human, Midna won't let me, so all you need to do is just walk back over here. If you didn't notice, I always do that, but if you do come here at night, you can transform as soon as you land. Reason being is not because there's somebody back here. It's actually because Talon, if you do head inside this area as Beast Link, he will spot you and call out, the beast. I think I can actually zoom in on him. He's up here and he's searching for any monsters. That's his day job, you could say, because yeah, he's not there at night, and that's why you can roam around without worrying of scaring anybody. So don't head inside Kakariko Village as the beast unless you're on the edges of where you teleport and other things. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and head over to the graveyard because that is where the golden wolf is, and learn our next hidden skill. I think this is the second to last one actually, so we basically learned every single one except 2. So let's go ahead and learn it. This is, I'm assuming, one of the more interesting ones. Obviously my favorite one would be basically the back attack. I don't really know what's it called. It's the Uppercut Slash. It's actually one similar in Wind Waker, but you'd have to click A at a specific time. This one you can do it anytime you want. You don't even have to be in combat to do it. So we meet again, go ahead and show him the hidden skill. I think the one we did before was the moral draw, so he's gonna ask us for that. Yeah, that's the one. I don't want to Link takes out his sword, but yeah, the one I'm talking about, my favorite hidden skill is this one, where you can do that. So if I was near him, I would hit him in the back. But for the moral draw, if those of you don't remember, you just have to put in your sword and then click A at the right time, like this. right before he's gonna attack you, or just any time actually. It doesn't really matter when you do it. So yeah, there you go. Apparently we know what it is. Let's go ahead and learn the 6th hidden skill, which is the jump strike. And it's a really easy technique. It's actually just like the jump attack, but you charge it. So it's a lot stronger and it hits all the enemies that are around you instead of a specific target. And luckily, you know, when I'm in midair, I don't have to get hit and fall down. Because, yeah, for those of you who haven't watched this LP so far, it happens to me a lot. So, yeah, anyways, act like you can do a normal jump attack, but while clicking A, don't let go of it too soon. So he's gonna make, you know, a bunch of himself just to show you like how it hurts the enemies around you. Go ahead and charge it and do that. There you go. And we hit them all. Now we hit the one we were targeting at with the sword itself, and then you see like the recoil damage hit the other ones, and that's kind of how it works. So it's really good if you're fighting like multiple enemies that are near each other, so you can just, you know, take him out with these. But yeah, there we go. That's the jump strike. I don't know why I'm really winded for some reason. Yeah, one more hidden skill to go. I think we're actually gonna find the Howling Stone in this episode. So that's gonna be pretty exciting if you ask me. You know, we're already figuring out certain things and other stuff. So yeah, there we go. So that's the new hidden skill. You can do actually anytime. You don't have to be targeting at an enemy. It's just like the, you know, jump attack. See, it kind of glitches because sometimes when I want to do the jump attack, and I sometimes don't let go of A instantly. Yeah, he charges it. There you go. You just do this and bam. It's a really cool move. Anyways, next thing you want to do is head over to the houses in front of you. I think Renado is the guy you want to talk to, because you're going to get his letter and you're going to have to give it to Telma, and that's basically how you start this little quest. It's not just a side quest. Yes, it has a side personal quest that is also a part of the story, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go from piece to piece. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and talk to him. How's it going? And yeah, he's been waiting for us. I think he's gonna mention Chad. Yeah, he does. Tell his friend Chad. He's been in the basement, you know, something about the heavens that we can find or something, because basically Chad has something to do with it, and it has something to do with the rod of the heavens, which is the Dominion rod that we do own. And Goron Elder, I think he's gonna help piece the memories back of Ilia. Ilia does remember something about it, but first off, what we want to do is go ahead and give this letter to Telma. So once he gives you his letter, we're just gonna head over to Hyrule Castle Town and do that. So that's basically the first piece of this. So basically, after you complete the Temple of Time, you want to run over to him and then start your little, you know, piece by piece side quest, because this could be somewhat tricky, so I'm just going to try to do it like pieces of the puzzle and not make it too confusing. So anyways, once you do that, let's go ahead and warp now to Castle Town, which is over here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of the things you're going to do is similar to what you do after, so you might get confused, you know, in which order. You may know what to do, but like you don't know the order for it. So yeah, first off is actually really easy. It's just delivering a letter, and there's no way. He tells you to give it to Telma too. So yeah, anyways, hey look, there is the postman. Haven't seen you before, and I'm not sure how you still can tell when I'm in my beast form that I'm him. But yeah, so he mentions that, you know, Rendo wants to give us something. So for those of you who don't know, like, let's say you never played the game or you aren't watching me, you'd be like, how do I know I'm supposed to go to him and get his letter and deliver it to Telma? Well, if you do head over to Castletown, which you should normally do after every, you know, temple, to go talk to Telma to see if her friends have anything, he'd tell you that. He'd tell you, oh, you know, he has a letter to deliver. I don't know why the postman didn't deliver it, because he is the postman after all, but yeah, I guess it's your turn to do that. So he tells you have to deliver instead of him delivering it himself. I guess it's because Telma gives you something back. So but what if you give it back to postman and the postman give it to us? I don't know why the postman tells us this, because it didn't make any sense. He's just like not working. He's like, yo, you do it. You know, I don't really care. This is, you know, I don't get paid for it. I'm sure he doesn't get paid for like personal, you know, things. So yeah, I guess you have to send it to the post office itself, so you can send out to other people. I'm gonna stop rambling about something that doesn't even make any sense. So yeah, anyways, here's Telma's bar. Let's go ahead and equip the letters. You can see our Dominion Rod is dead. I don't think I showed it off, but you can see there is no green thing on it. If you take it out, you can't really use it. It's a dead item. So we're gonna try to, you know, reactivate it to help us head to the heavens. So anyways, show this off to Telma. she's gonna see it, and I think it's gonna mention something about Ilia and something. And there's a doctor and stuff, so let's go ahead and deliver this invoice to the doctor. That's basically the next piece of the puzzle. Now, I don't think I showed him off before. Now, you do remember that doctor that was checking up on Ilia, like, over here when we first met her, when we figured out, not first met her, but first met her when she forgot her memory. We're going to be doing that right now. And a couple other things, actually, but first, let's go ahead and meet him. God, I am really winded. I feel winded. I don't know really what it is. I'm just always out of breath for some reason, even though, like, I'm just talking, which I normally do. Maybe because I haven't done it in a while. I actually haven't recorded in quite a bit. I'm sure you can tell. Mainly because I'm trying to improve the quality. If you don't see, the quality should be improved drastically. Like, it should be a huge improvement to, like, the previous episode. But, I mean, obviously the previous episode, or all the episodes of this Twilight Princess series, should already have gorgeous quality. But this is just, you know, another step after what gorgeous would be. So, yeah, anyways, enough talking about quality. Let's go ahead and deliver the invoice too. Yeah, this is where he lives. You just want to make your way over here. Didn't really, you know, explain exactly where to go, but it shouldn't be too hard. You know, I don't really have to tell you the exact directions because you just saw me walk through him. So, walk to him. So, yeah, there's a wooden statue, and I guess it's like Ilia's, and it has a certain carving and other things. What you want to do is basically you gave him the invoice not for that information to push this specific box, transform into your beast. Yeah, he can't see you do this, and sniff this nasty gunk that's on the wall. So we're gonna forget the reek fish for even nastier smell. It's called the medicine scent. Kind of weird how that's the scent of that, but you know, medicine is weird. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and head out of here. And usually what they want you to do is leave Castle Town, transform back into your beast form, and then continue and head back in here and start following the scent, because if you do put on your scent, it will basically lead over here. And I'll just show you, you know, where the scent does lead without me actually transforming into my beast form and using my senses or anything, because there's really no point. So yeah, I'll just show you exactly where the end of it is. So basically you want to run your way back to Telma's bar, because that's where the scent lays. Well, around Telma's bar. So go ahead and take a turn over here. And believe it or not, once you head down these steps, no one can see you. So transform back, you'll see a new fella. Remember this cat that gave us tips before? But yeah, so basically the scent went from his house all the way over here, and this is who we're gonna talk to, because it does on the set. So this is the wooden statue that Ilia had. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And there's these skeleton dog beasts. Well, we're dog beasts. We're gonna have to fight them. But yeah, they only come at night, and you want to basically fight them so you can get the wooden statue back. So anyways, pass your way over here, and you want to head to basically the southern part of Castle Town. You know, leave this entrance over here in Hyrule Field, and believe it or not, we're gonna have to actually wait here until it's nighttime to fight these skeleton dog beasts that the cat mentioned. So that Louise mentioned, actually, that's her name. But yeah, so you just want to wait over here, and when it becomes nighttime, we'll see what we do after that. So I'm just gonna stand over here and wait, because yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until then. I don't really like these quests where you have to wait, or like, you know, wait for a shop to open or something, but you know, it's kind of like you have to do it. So yeah, I'll just catch you guys, you know, at, you know, dawn. So yeah, at dawn. Wait, I'll catch you guys at sunset. There we go. Okay, so we're back here in the Hour of Twilight. So those of you who get that reference, well, good for you, because it's in the beginning of the game. Yeah, so this is literally sunset, right before the sun's gonna set, you know, and it's gonna become nighttime and things. And what you want to do is go ahead and make your way over here and just wait. Then you're gonna see what's gonna happen. I think it's around now that they're gonna come out, but it's literally just once it becomes nighttime. So when the music starts to change to the nighttime music, there they are. Yeah, so these are the beasts. Now I'm gonna see if I can get a lot of them. I can just, yeah, run through them. It's kind of crazy how that works. Actually, I think it glitched because I went through a lot of them at once, hurting them, and then Link just kept dancing around, you know, supposed to hit them all. So yeah, there we go, that is that. And pause the game, you know. We may be fighting these weird beasts, but we got rupees, so yeah, don't attack. you gotta pick it up and show it off to the gamer or the player who's playing the game, which I already know what it is, but whatever. So anyways, yeah, you just want to keep fighting them. There's basically that huge pack that came out are the main, and there's gonna be like, you know, 2 segments where like 2 and then 1 comes out, and then there you go. We killed the last one, and there is the wooden statue. And from here you just want to head straight to Kakariko Village because we already got it. You don't go have to talk to Lewis again because there's really no point. So yeah, let's go ahead and warp our way to Kakariko Village and see what this wooden statue has to do with things and stuff. It is Ilia's, so let's see if Ilia can, you know, get any memory off of that or something. So anyways, it is nighttime. I think it's actually nighttime here in Kakariko Village. So let's go ahead and try to transform back. And yeah, see how it works right now? Because there is no person scouting out for monsters. So yeah, the monsters only come at night though, so I don't know why he doesn't have a night job, or somebody does, you know? Maybe because they're inside and, you know, it's a lot safer, but yeah, so if monsters pass by, it's okay. Let's go ahead and equip this item, show it to Ilia, and see what she has to say. So it's a floating item, yeah, and it causes, you know, light to come out, and then she starts to go crazy, and somebody saved her, whoever it was, who knows, and the person set me free and gave me this statue. Ooh, who is that? Yeah, I remember that much, but that means that person's still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? Oh crap. I remember who is this person. So basically the Goron Elder knows, and it's basically where the royal family used to lie. It's a secret area. It's called the Hidden Village. Look for the pass by the Lanero province, far off side, basically on the far off side of the Bridge of Eldin. So I think we've seen that before. We crossed past that road several times. It's basically heading to the really north part of Hyrule Field. From, you know, after the Bridge of Eldin. It's basically that narrow pathway. So yeah, that gigantic Goron, I have no idea how he went through the door, but you do hear it slam, so it is letting you know that he went through the door. He's gonna go ahead and help us, you know, find that area. Not necessarily help us find it, but he's gonna basically open the pathway to it because it's currently blocked. So yeah, we're gonna have to head to it ourselves, and it's not gonna be too hard. I actually think I did leave Epona here because Epona does stay to like where you leave her exactly, and there she is, you know, chilling out where one of the Goron elders were. Let's go ahead and now make our way to it. So there's really no close teleportation area, you could say. Well, there is. I mean, you can teleport to the Bridge of Eldin and continue from there, but I'd rather have Epona on me so I don't have to walk the rest of the way. I don't think there's any horse grass, and no, we only could call Epona. By no, I mean like no, like knowledge. I mean like, yeah, know that we only can call Epona with horse grass at the moment. By that I mean there must be something coming soon, and there will be. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue our way through here and ignore all of these bulblins and whatever, because they're gonna try to shoot fire arrows at us. And why don't we get fire arrows in this game? Why does only the older Zelda games have that? I'm kidding. Actually, I think every Zelda, well, most of the 3D Zelda platformers had it except this one. You know, if we're going through timeline, not timeline-wise, to release date-wise, I'm not going to really mention Skyward Sword in it. It doesn't have it. I LP'd it before, so I think I'd know, but I don't really want to spoil too much about it, so we're just not going to talk about it. We'll just talk about this game. But yeah, so we don't have fire arrows, but it's okay. Anyways, make your way over here. You can actually see on the map that it is, you know, highlighted in red, so yeah, it's right there if you didn't know. He does give you a really, you know, descriptive, basically, he basically tells you exactly where it is, where the location is, so you don't necessarily need that, but, you know, it's for players who don't read like me, because I don't normally read the dialogue. But anyways, walk over here, he's, you know, punching the rest of the rocks, and I don't know why he keeps punching. I think he's, like, warming up to give it that, you know, extreme strong punch. And there's a hidden village up ahead, little human. Let's go ahead and head inside. He can smell evil, And it's me 20, no 30. Wow, he's really accurate of how many enemies there are. So before we do anything, we're gonna have to take him out. I don't know why he tells us that. Obviously we're gonna be doing that, but yeah, he has a really strong scent because believe it or not, there's exactly 20 enemies up ahead. The reason why I know is because there's actually a counter. I wouldn't have counted them. I mean, I don't really care that much to count these enemies, but yeah, here they are. And this is the more western style, like how it plays this music, and it's really nice. I really like this. This is like, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and cock our bow, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so there's a door over here. We're gonna try to have it open by taking out these enemies. Now, something really cool is you can kill, I think, at least more than half of them before, before leaving this specific area. The first thing I'm gonna have to do is kill him. I'm gonna use this hawk bow thing. Wait, I have to connect them together. I just realized that. There we go. Wait, there we go. God damn it. There's this and Z. Alright. So I'm gonna connect these together so I can see how many I can take out. Basically point blank. I can't really shoot like from whoever's in front of me. Yeah, okay, they won't let me shoot him like that. He won't let me do anything to him. I'm gonna have to shoot him from like behind the crate or something. Or I can just stand right here and shoot him. Nope. How far can he shoot his freaking arrow? I'm gonna keep trying to shoot him. Okay, so you can shoot it pretty far. Let's just stand even further back. Alright, now he can't see us because we have these hot guys, and let's shoot him. So that's the first one you want to take out so you can actually stand on those crates. And the second one you want to take out is just go ahead and shoot these barrels, and it will kill those two boblins. And then from there on out, you can go ahead and take out the rest of them with ease. So here's one over here. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so I can shoot him a lot easier. There is one back here, and I think you take out two by shooting this crate over here. Up here, there is one as well. I think I'm going to leave this one. Nah, I'm just going to shoot it. I don't really care. There's one up here. This is all without me moving, without moving from the entrance of the village. I'm just taking them all out like this. Let's see how many we took out. We took out 10 so far, I think. Yeah, it says 10. Nope, yeah, so it took a while to update the amount of enemies there are. So there's one in here, and the rest of them are all inside this area. So there's another one up here that's going to take him out. He's on the steps. So yeah, you can't take out these ones because they're not necessarily outside, or they're not in front of you in a way where you can just aim and shoot them. I think there's 2, 3 up here or in here. There's one right here. One right here. I'm gonna see if I can shoot him before he shoots me. Come on. Will really not let me shoot him? There we go, I got him. So there should be one standing up here. This is the most trickiest one because you can't necessarily see him unless you see his arrow shooting at you. But yeah, so that was one. I don't think there's anything in specifically here. So yeah, let's just ignore that. There's a Howling Stone. I will get to that soon. Let's just continue our quest on taking out these Bubblins because they are, ruining everybody's life. So yeah, the last 4 are right here. Now this is kind of glitchy. See how it targets through the wall? Because there's one back there and it won't let me what's it called, target this one in particular. See? Oh wait, okay, let me, sweet. I guess I have to be just at a right angle so I can take him out. But yeah, he's just gonna keep shooting me, so I'm just gonna wait till I get close enough and shoot him like that. There we go, bullseye. And that's how you take out all the bad E's in the Wild West. And that does that for the hidden village part thing. So anyways, here's an old lady over here. She opens up the door. This is basically Ilia's savior. She has a rather unique name. I'm gonna make sure I don't, spam A through that. But yeah, the howling of the beast have faded into the abyss. Not really to the abyss, but yeah. Wait, are you? Yeah, we're the savior. But you're also savior, am I right? But this is the savior that Ilia has been telling her about. I think this is obviously before she lost her memory. But her name is Impaz. Now, Impa is a rather, how can I say this? A really familiar name that, in the Zelda franchise. Just added a Z. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, her name comes from basically, you know, the royal family, and the royal family was, the tribe was served here or something, and yeah, so that is that. But you know, enough with this story. She's basically gonna give us something to give to Ilia, the nice girl that, you know, was waiting for us to save her, and we never did, but she ended up escaping and things and stuff. And she's not gonna leave. She's basically gonna stay until somebody comes here. I don't know why she didn't leave. Yeah, she didn't really even find it important. I mean, it's kind of crazy if she's waiting for somebody to save her if it wasn't me. Not really to save her, but she has to meet somebody here. That's why she's not gonna leave this horrid village, but you know, it's none of our business. She's giving us Ilia's charm. Now, this charm looks rather familiar. She taught us how to use it. Now, this in particular, she taught us how to use horse grass, and this works just like horse grass. You blow into it, and it, you know, does opponent's theme. So now let's go ahead and give Ilia's charm to her, but that will actually happen in the next episode. We're just gonna warp back to Kakariko Village, and yeah. So you can't transform into a beast to warp out. You can't even you can't warp out basically. Not even if you're hiding over here. I guess her eyes, like she's standing back there in front of her door and she can see through everything, I guess, or something. Yeah, she won't let us, you know, transform. We have to literally walk all the way out of this hidden village and then transform. I don't know why they did that. I think it's because when you head back inside, a new thing happens to the village and you're gonna see what it is, but I'm not gonna show it off yet. But yes, I guess that's why they did it. So let's go ahead and warp to Kakariko Village. I usually actually put like my Wiimote, like I tuck it under my arm when I'm walking, when I'm not like fighting or anything. So like I have to, you know, recalibrate, not necessarily calibrate it, but like I just have to point it back at the sensor bar. So yeah, anyways, here we are back in Kakariko Village, and let's transform back into human. And I think I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode when we head inside this door and give Ilia her charm back. Ooh, I'm actually gonna equip it too. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and then I'll catch you guys next time.